Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to One Snatch. Today is going to be a very exciting day. Okay, it's my very first magazine photo shoot. Okay, a local magazine called Her World actually reached out to me to talk about Qabaret and the local drag scene. Okay, so it's very exciting. I invited a few queens along with me to this photo shoot. Okay, and we're going to have a great time at the photo shoot. All right, so I'm going to get into very glamorous showgirl drag and bring you along with me. All right, and I'm going to do underpainting again. Okay, so if that's something you see, don't forget to give me blah 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 and ring that bell, and I'll see you in a bit. So I've got everything prepped, and then I'm gonna move on to my base. Okay, we're gonna be underpainting again today. This video was probably filmed about a month ago, okay, before this article came out. So I just did the underpainting for my Elysium party, and I really like the result. So I'm just trying to do that again. But today I think I'm gonna do a rainbow eye, okay, because pride. All right, okay, so underpainting. First, I'm priming with one size. Today's photo shoot, the article in Her World magazine, the article, when it was presented to me, was basically about the commodification of drag. Or not just drag, LGBT stuff, I guess. Because after the repeal of 377A, making, you know, homosexuality not crime in Singapore, there definitely has been an explosion of LGBT content all across the board. Okay, there are a lot of Instagram accounts appearing that talk a lot about LGBT issues. Okay, things like Dear Straight People, Wake Up Singapore, and yeah, a lot of YouTubers also start talking about quite risque stuff. Going with my concealer first, using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. Okay, this is going to really go underneath. So underpainting, I think, really helps because, you know, in studio lights and everything, and this makes everything seem to be coming from underneath the skin. And the thing about the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is that it really stays in place. If you let it, and it kind of like self-sets a while, so this underlayer really will stay down. I think I need to put this on the brows too. So when I think it comes to the term commodification, I really feel like in Singapore, although there is still a lot of rules against portrayal of LGBT issues in the media, when you commodify something, it kind of means that you kind of give it some sort of value, right? So if magazines want to reach out, if news articles want to reach out and feature drag queens, I think that's actually on whole a good thing, because in the end it gives us representation. It's kind of like, you know, accepting the art form in a way. This part, this underjaw highlight, kind of like isolates this part of the face. Okay, so when the picture's taken, this part really comes forward, and it really looks like I have a very rounded face compared to the long face I have. So this is the concealer. So now I'm going to add the contour. Okay, contour. I'm using my trusty old R530. Just going on the perimeters of the face. I'm going to paint that down the nose. Now I like to just extend this into the socket a little bit. Start off that crease. This is starting to look a little bit more controlled than the last time I did it. I might make this my new makeup style, I don't know. So in just those areas, I'm just going to blend it out. So Singapore really has blossomed, okay, a lot in ever since the repeal of 377A. I mean, right now we even have our own very drag club, okay, tuck shop, which is open by Salon Black and a whole bunch of queer owners. And that's such an achievement that we are able to sustain a drag bar. I think that's something that I really hope we can do with Qabaret one day. It'd be so nice to have a permanent location, you know, with live singing drag shows. Okay, so I'm just blending this contour out. You can see I'm not trying to cross that line. Okay, it looks really crazy, but all this gets toned down after I put on the final layer of foundation and powder. Okay, I'm just doing everything very, very carefully. Okay, I'm just placing these colors where I want them. Okay, so you can see this ring, this is what is going to be accentuated when a bright flash comes to my face. And I'm gonna add just some to the jawline. This is whatever's left on the sponge. Makes the jawline almost disappear. Okay, so Honey Gluttony is here now. She's going to join me to do her makeup, and she's actually going to do her own makeup this time. And yeah, I thought maybe it'd quite interesting to maybe ask you some questions that was asked for me for the interview and see whether I got any of the questions right.
Okay.
So mainly, I think the gist of the article is whether she wanted to know, what do you think about the commodification of LGBT issues and drag nowadays that 377A has been repealed? Like you know, a lot of places are hiring drag queens now.
Yeah, no, I
and there are more and more people who seem to support drag queens.
Yeah, I'm a little bit on the fence about this because obviously I don't want to be commoditized and being treated as like a way for them to make a name for themselves or make money. But good press is also good press. I've worked in companies where we had pride celebrations just for the sake of it. Obviously, like even the HR person does not even know what LGBT means. It's actually very bad. But because they decided to do it so that they're one of the few people in the industry that does it. It's a very, I won't say which company but it's like a very not super duper LGBT friendly industry, and they're one of the few firms who do it. I'm like, number one, I'll take it as a win. Number two, people are actually asking questions. Some of them are not the most politically correct questions, but it comes from a place of like misinformation.
Yeah. So I mean, it also gives us a chance to address the thing and a chance for us to be seen and to talk about these issues.
Yeah. Right? If there's one person out there who's genuinely curious and was genuinely educated that day, I would take that as a win. So I would rather have more events, even though they're not particularly for us altruistically yet, but slowly.
Yeah. And in Singapore, there's still quite a lot of laws against representation in the media. And the fact that drag queens are being asked to do things, that means that there's a demand. Okay, and if we can show up and dispel some myths and everything, and that's an overall good thing, because it's kind of like acceptance that we even have the foot in the door in the first place, right? Yeah, and make sure you make it worth our while, right? Yeah. Okay, so now I look like a Neapolitan ice cream. So this is my clownery. And then I go over with my usual liquid foundation. So if you don't know already, Honey Gluttony actually works for Google, and you are part of the Google Pride committee or something.
Yes.
Yeah?
So
when you tell us a bit about that.
Yeah. So very fun story. I actually got into one of the reasons why I tried so hard to join Google was that even before I was an employee, I was invited as a friend out by one of my friends who was already working there to a Pride celebration. And it was literally, I didn't know I was in Singapore anymore because it was a full-on Pride event.
This was before you worked for Google.
It was before I worked for Google. There were rainbow flags everywhere. People were dressed in pink. Lots of activities, but also a lot of talks, a lot of events to celebrate. And my partner and I, we both went for the event, so we were like in awe. So that's why when I joined, that was the first committee that I asked to join. I'm like, literally, I was still a newbie in Google. I was like, hi, I would love to join your committee very much.
And that was the reason you actually joined Google, because of the acceptance?
It's one of the big reasons.
Wow.
Yeah. Because I just love the fact that like this is a place where I feel seen and I feel celebrated and I feel acknowledged and validated. That I don't have to hide any part of myself when I'm in the office, to the point that even in my previous company I was like the gay one, right? But I was also like doing Pride events for them, but it's never to the extent of how gay I am, because with Google, that I literally wore drag into the office.
Wow.
And perform, and I was celebrated by it. I don't think it can happen to a lot of places here.
Yeah, so, I mean, last year we performed together.
Last year we did. Yeah. They know I have like one woman show in June. They were thinking of organizing like of course, like they'll one whole day they booked out with just Googlers. They'll pay me, of course, for like the day. But
okay, that is good. We're looking forward to that.
So so I think they're just looking at like different ways, because they don't want the same thing last year this year, so they want to
Okay, so I think we'll probably be switching over to vlogging camera, because there's no space to do everything. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to be switching over, and we'll catch up later. Okay, so the base is done. That's my underpinning. It's a bit harsher today. So, and how's Honey doing?
It's
Not bad.
still a process.
Yeah, still a process. Your contour can be a bit lower. Okay, now I'm starting on my rainbow eye. Haven't done a rainbow eye in a while. I've been doing a lot of neutrals lately. But it's time. When pride comes along, that's when you want to go into your new rainbow eyes, right? So actually, the story about how they reached out to me was the reporter was actually leaving the theatre when we were rehearsing for Love Songs, and she heard me singing The Rose, and she said that was her favourite song, and that's how she looked me up.
Oh, she was leaving the.
She was leaving the theatre while we were rehearsing. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! What a story.
Yeah. Okay. That blend out so that.
So the lazy way that I did it was I just put glitter inside first, and then I literally just like draw around the eye. So I don't. It's always like a cut crease, but it's like a harsh cut crease, and not like that's great.
I've actually been really liking the hot line now. I've changed my mind. I use it all the time now.
The hot line.
The white liner.
Oh, the white liner. Yeah, same. I've been using it throughout the top. I actually really like it.
Yeah. So now we're here at Her World. This is Evelyn, right? Yeah. Evelyn and this is Chelsia, who's interviewing us for something about drag, for a dream issue. Yeah.
Nice. Who else is in the photo shoot today?
Today there's Honey Gluttony and Uniqlo. Yeah. And our photographers are there. So there's an SPH.
Woo, okay.
So anything you want us, when you brief us, anything you need to know?
No need. There will be individual photos.
Okay.
And one
And a group shot. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then we will also have our own videographer doing like behind the scenes. So we want to get like close-up shot on your like, accessories and yeah. But then you will advise on the lighting, right?
Yeah.
For that.
I told him.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, so we'll just get ready.
Okay. It's
Woohoo! And rolling. Oh wow, what's
Okay,
this?
so this is my outfit.
The hands.
It's basically a bodysuit.
How much is a bodysuit like this?
Don't ask.
This is like your Britney Spears toxic moment. No?
Yeah, or Beyonce or whatever. And I was just happy that it fit me. Yeah, a little bit too big. Oh, but this one needs boots.
Oh,
I'm just going to put on half first. And
Okay.
Then, and then you can do the wig and everything.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you have your hands free.
Oh, yeah, but it's so heavy.
Okay. Okay. Oh wow.
Nice,
What the hell?
Nice, right?
Yeah, looks like a Barbie doll.
Right.
Looks like a Barbie doll, like you're being packaged, put in a Barbie box like that.
Victoria want to snatch Barbie doll.
Like you're being packaged into a box like that.
I think I need to step
Photoshoot number one. No, number one.
If I go tighter, is it okay?
Can?
Yeah, let's
You can have the depth of field lah. It'll be quite nice also. Very good, no need to post now.
Can post themselves on, yeah.
Okay, your turn.
Can you help me?
Huh? Okay, you can help me like
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you, my love.
Rolling.
Now finish with my shoot, my easy shoots, unfortunately, and this Honey getting shots for the My leg's okay. My leg's okay. It's not lifting.
It's lifting a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, oh my god.
How's next? Your sideburns are showing.
Oh.
I haven't had the time to cut my hair.
So you shave off your sideburns?
Yeah, every 2 weeks I shave off my sideburns and I do a fade so I clean all zero all the way around. So it's easier. But I did that last week because last week was the Elysium party, but this week I had a little bit less, so I could do that.
Oh. I see. Okay.
Okay, we're still waiting for opera.
Fashionably late as always.
Fashionably late.
Okay. And out.
I will do like a short interview which I'll be sharing like tips. Yeah, later I think when she's because while we're waiting for
Jen?
how our drag daughter's born.
Well, I guess after you see someone who's completely helpless at everything, and you put them together a few times, they almost automatically become your drag daughter. Or they call you your mom so many times that you automatically have to sign the adoption papers.
So when a man loves a drag queen so much, I'm like...
Yeah, so I don't know. I guess if you say every person that I've ever put in drag for the first time is considered my drag daughter, then I think I have quite a number of daughters. Yeah, but I don't want to call myself a mother because I don't want to be responsible for their things. So so she calls me she's the only one that I allow to call me mom the whole time. She's in every single one of my shows. She's like the best singing drag queen in Singapore. So have to keep her close. If not, we'll be bitter rivals.
Keep your enemies.
Yeah, we'll be bitter rivals.
Okay,
Okay, can you say a sentence?
Yeah, maybe you can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Victoria Wondersnatch, mother of the Drag Qabaret in Singapore, live singing drag show.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. So, 3, 2, 1, rolling.
You can introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Victoria Wondersnatch, mother of Drag Qabaret in Singapore, and I'm here with her world to do a photo shoot for June.
What is your look inspired by?
Oh, this little thing, I wanted to go for nude, very simple, neutrals. When everybody else does color, go neutral.
What is the one makeup product that you can't live without?
I cannot live without white foundation, a white cream, okay, that really goes under the eye, opens up your eye. You can even use it to brighten the foundation and everything. So that's something that I always look out for.
Is there like a particular brand?
Okay, wait.
Oh, we can see brand.
Yeah.
Okay, I think need to stop. Okay, need to use that because there was some technical.
The brand?
Oh, and the brand that I really can't live without is Meow. Okay, it's a stage makeup brand. I use a Meow cream white, the Meow clown white light.
And how do you keep your wig looking fabulous and humid?
Oh, you have to style it all the time. You have to give it really good, tender, loving care. There's a lot of teasing in this wig, and of course, it's a drag queen staple, the got to be glue hairspray that really helps. Okay, and yeah, it takes a lot to maintain wigs in Singapore, and this is 2 wigs.
You wanna redo the answer?
Okay.
How do you keep your wig looking fabulous in Singapore?
okay, rolling and
Okay, so guess what? Both my shoes seem to have split. The heels just fell off at the same time. Good thing I didn't fall down. This looks like I was suddenly wearing slippers.
Yeah.
Lisa, this is unacceptable. You must send me a new pair. I'm going to wear this like 3 times. Right? At least now I can can do all the drag queen moves. Sparkling.
I must Like, take this.
Look at opera. Oh, opera is very beautiful. How do you go all the way up?
All the way up.
No, this is.
Yeah, body is very nice. So this would make like
Yeah.
very nice cover photos.
Cover of my
Cover
book.
her up.
You could have beveled a bit on the left, the front.
This one?
Yeah, that's okay. I think it's cute.
But I think the one they chose is quite nice. This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's very Kodak.
Yeah. See the face.
I like it. Because your feet are closer. This one looks a bit. Yeah, see, like with feet closer.
Which one? The feet closer one.
Yeah. That's cute. Oh,
Oops.
cool.
I jumped.
Okay.
And this is actual drag, but we are double-sided taping my shoes back on just for the photo shoot.
Because all the shoes that she buys are cheap. No. They break, they fall apart.
Just don't do any runways.
Okay, smile a bit off. Last 5. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, rolling.
Okay, so we managed to take these just for the photo shoot to stay on, so I didn't look like some person who just rolled off the street shoeless. And that's a wrap. How does it look? Is this the one? Is this the one?
No.
Oh, but so we can get a drag. We can do drag, huh?
She's in.
Thank you so much.
And it's a wrap.
It's a wrap for the Her World Drag Qabaret photo shoot. Featuring Opera Tang, Honey Gluttony, looking crazy, and Unique Glow. And me, of course.
Oh, is that it?
Yes.
Attention stationary staff. Attention stationary staff. Please proceed to
Who's that?
counter C.
That's me.
Thank
Oh my
you.
god.
And that's us.
Oh,
Going all out. So get your copy of Her World. It's out. It's out on newsstands, the June issue. Yay! It's only $6.
Get two.